Hi there, it's Cherie from Cherie's Crafty Girls. Thank you for joining me today. My project today is this lovely little box. It's very similar to a milk carton box where the milk carton box is square on each side. This is slightly longer on the front and back to the sides, but it's very similar in design. So to make that, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. I've gone ahead and stamped this with the stamp set that is Snow Place, and I've used the big snowman, the little snowman, the hat which I've coloured in red, some little holly, and I just painted his nose with some pumpkin pie. So taking your scoring tool, I have pre-scored this because I did start it and then my camera died. Typical, isn't it? So what you're going to do is, with the long side at the top, you score at 2.5 inches, 4 inches, 6.5 inches and 8 inches. Turn and then score with the short side at the top at 1.5 inches, 3 3/8 and 4 3/4. Turn it back to the original starting place. You've got the narrow side away from the edge, and you're going to come down and you're going to notch at 3 3/4, and you're going to come down to the first score line. Don't score it, but just notch on that line there. Okay, and then come along to 7 1/4 and do exactly the same. So bring your stylus down and just notch on that first score line. Pop your scoring tool out of the way, but keep hold of your stylus, and you're now going to, from the second score line from the top and from the first score line in, so you've got the horizontal come down, the narrow edge on your right, and the horizontal line comes down where it meets the vertical. In the corner, you're going to go from the corner to the notch, from the notch to the corner, and you're going to repeat on the third score line, from the corner to the notch, from the notch to the corner. So without trying to keep my head out of shot, just from the corner to the notch, and from the notch to the corner, and then from the corner to the notch, and from the notch to the corner. Okay, so to put those to one side and fold and burnish all your lines apart from the diagonal ones. We'll leave those and we'll do those out in a little while. So fold and burnish. All of your score lines. And what we're going to do now is we are going to do some cutting, and where your narrow section is, the bottom end, let's come around this way, the bottom end, so you've got the triangles here, but you're going to take the bottom one, so the longer of the rectangles, we'll snip that one away. And we'll snip up these score lines because this forms the base of your box. And then we are going to keep this one, the first long one. So cut down the first score line, and then you are going to remove all of the top section completely away. You don't need that. Right. To there. Taking your Project Life corner rounders, just around that corner, because that's the piece that's going to fold over and make the flap. Now it's time to gently just crease your diagonal lines. They should crease quite easily now that you've taken the top box away. Bring in some adhesive and put that along your tab. Move that back in, and then just construct your box, like so. And there is your, oops, open back out. And there's the top of your box. Super, isn't it? Super quick. So that would be in the front of your box. Just pop those down. Just use a bit of snail, or fast fuse I should say. Making sure your box is nice and square. Seal your box up. And there we are. There is your box. Now I put 2 little punch holes in the flap first, using my handheld punch, and then that's when I folded that over, aligned it, come in with a pen, it's just slightly off, put 2 little marks, and then punch those out with your handheld punch, like that. I'm taking some ribbon. I'm using the vanilla, very vanilla, the lace. And we need to come down through the lid, and over and inside. Whoops. So poke it. Gosh, I can't get it in. Over the outside and then inside out of the actual box. If you can just get it to come through, which I can't, which is typical when you're filming. There we go. Oh goodness me, it does not want to come through. Come on. There we go. And then bring that up, and from the inside to the outside of your top. Sorry, I keep going out of line, don't I? Out of shot. So bring that down, and hopefully I'll be able to tie a ribbon, a bow. But you know me, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I'm not the best. I do struggle, but I get there in the end sometimes. Do you know what? It's not very even, is it? Make your ribbon as even as you can. That normally helps. So, oh, fingers and thumbs, nice and even. That's better. Now we'll try again. So tie a knot and try and tie a pretty ribbon. So I'm going to have to go up for you just for a second and bring it back in. Oh, not the best of bows, but it's a bow. I'll tart that up a little bit later on, but there you have a lovely little box. One that's quite summery. I think that's quite, it's like, looks like a deck chair or a beach hut. That's really nice. And if you want to use the DSP, you need 2 pieces at 2 1/4 and 1 3/4, 2 pieces at 2 1/4 by 1 1/4, 2 pieces that measure 1 3/4 and 1 1/4, and then one that's 2 3/4, 2 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. All the measurements will be on my blog, so if you haven't written them down, that's fine. You can pop across there and take the measurements down. I think it's nice either with or without the DSP. If you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe to me. If you'd like to purchase any of the products, then there's a 24-hour shop. There's a link below here, and there's also one on my blog. If you'd like to come and join my team, there's a link below, and there's also one on my blog. If you'd like to leave a comment, I'd love to hear from you. I do try to answer them all. Until next time, take care. Bye.